Shalom Israel. This is another Shamar Tribulation training. You understand? It's another training for the brothers. I mean, this portion will be public, and the rest of it will be private. For just brothers who are chosen, qualified, whatever you want to say it. Our brothers who are approved to be in it. Let's get our first intro started. I'm gonna get it popping. Let's get it with the with our intro. I'll change up the intro video.
Yeah. 140 for the yeah. Yeah.
Everybody ain't go for this, man. I'm telling you.
Man, the Israelite School of UPK and Commander General Yana presents Hebrew Academy, man, at the 52nd annual Passover, man. We are an elite group amongst an elite group, man. We the set apart of the set apart. This ain't for everybody, man. Everybody is not required to do the Hebrew Academy. But if you desire to bleed and sweat, man, for these covers, man, if you desire to anguish and pain and all the suffering that it takes to attain this greatness, man, then present yourself worthy at the 52nd annual Passover, man, hosted by Commander General Yohana at the BH Ranch on April 24th at 14149 Player Street in Houston, Texas, man. Shalom.
Everybody ain't good for this, man.
I'm on the grind. Let's get to it. Double time and believe. You ain't harming me, nigga. I brought a whole army of niggas. So I ain't move with precision. Follow every order given. Let's get to it. Make it shit. Get to it. Ain't taking no shit. Get to it. You take a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. One, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cows, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. You hear the truth that I'm speaking? A lot of hate for no reason. You probably don't understand.
Everybody ain't built for this, man. I'm telling you.
All right, I'm trying to find the water, Aramawan. Trying to find the right video of what we're going to use for the intro of this every time. That was too long. To make sure we hyped up, you know what I'm saying? You want to be ready, you know what I'm saying? You want to have a good intro. But like I said, like we usually do, we start off with a 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats, 50 jumping jacks and burpees. Okay, that's our starting point. It's just a low baseline number to, you know, kind of wake your body up, get you into the game, get you started. Let me see. This one ain't it. Where is the one I'm looking for? Cannot find this Hebrew Academy video. This one must be it. Let me see.
Go.
Yeah, that's it. All right. It's a little too long. Probably get right. About 10 minutes in. Okay. All right. Found the video. Found what we're looking for to get us started. Our intro. Shamar training. We here. We starting another one. This will be every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. All right. That's how we would get it every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Okay, that's how we'll do it. This training, this tribulation. So let's get the intro. Let's get ready for the slab.
Go.
Getting ready for World War III, but not for America though. I'm fighting for Commander General Yohana.
That's right.
And ISUPK.
That's right.
Y'all can't step out right now. Y'all understand? I know they might be making you stay, but you ain't got to stay. Y'all understand? Everybody want to quit now? Come on me. Step out now, walk on me. We still be family. Come on. Come on, don't be ashamed. Y'all ain't got to go through this. These brothers plotting on you, man. It's hell coming. Anybody. Come on. All right, come on. He leaving? Come on.
I tried to graduate 0 men from the Hebrew Academy every year for 20 years because I understood how evil it would be for the Most High to give me authority under General Yohana, and I watered down the ranks of the ISUPK. Ranks that have been held to such a high standard since 1969. And I knew it was my fervent and holy responsibility to allow no cowards in our camp.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound with his bleed. I'd have made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound with his beat. That's right. I'd have made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I ain't no ordinary man. I'm something that you might never see again. I never was the tallest, never was the strongest. I just held the record for being real the longest. Niggas know they feeling what I spill at my performance. Shitting on these haters, yellow belly like it's jaundice. You know I be on it. No, I keep my bomb lit. Ready just to drop it on you fuckers on some calm shit. Don't doubt the ability. Get down in the field with me. Watch how I be flipping on rappers. Check the agility. How real it be? I was always taught it's either kill or be killed. When you die, leave your will like Uncle Phil. Nigga, chill. I done popped up out the matrix. I ain't had to pop no pill. Raised up in them Philly streets. Where them gangsters pop that still. I've been down with UPK. Whether broke or at a mill. All I care for is my team. I don't care about no dick. Cause I ain't choose this life, it chose me. That ain't a secret. Made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it. Climb the mountain, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna reach it, so I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares of demons. Saw my first fiend OD. That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key. But I don't speak it till I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war, this my
War that roll with your life.
Fail Hebrew Academy and all of this we will know. You will not march in with your brothers. You will not get that jacket.
All right. Got to get it popping. You know how we do. Start off with. Let me know if you don't hear the music. If you don't hear the music, let me know. But we're gonna start it off with our 50 push-ups, and 50 sit-ups or crunches. You know what I mean? To save your back, it's better to hit them crunches. Let's go.
I don't feel these rappers, so they lies is impossible. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing out here, one word they say, this shit life work. He Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Sucker up and stay alert. Another cop is stressing nigga. He ain't thinking shit to exorcism. Watch out blessing nigga. Put that open blood, do you know I'm gonna get active with you? From the opposition, I see vision. Let me make it quick. Rappers can they spin, I ain't listening. Is it fact if your revenge was a bullet, nah, stop that bitch like James. We gon' run the sucker. It's gon' be historical. So they making plays, make them niggas call an audible. And to run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them cracking hell, should've never seen not my family. I can't be too bad. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand. I might put a switch on his block and call it young boy. How you real treating on the dot? You a bird field. Claiming he is dealer. What's the dealer to a cold lead? What he say? So I ain't here. This shit like it. Who got the gun? It's all who gon' up their comfort. I turn a bad situation to a game. Three soldiers from the dead. To face up the chain. Free shots. I don't look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never break their hand and see you. You'll never get their hand back. Bitch about 10%. I don't want to hear none of that. He dropping small fucker. Just make sure you get that cover. Look around. He ain't weak. Probably because he never was. Now my team like you with the anger for no cover. Everybody with Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want. Just laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga. I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow stuff. Yeah, this the real court. Feel like gonna drink when I'm in Fairfield. You feel your boy. Still up on my brain. Still, I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost. They gon' stop to call it L run. Fuck his gang. Come out on them demons like I'm hell, boy.
Something that you might never see again. I never was the tallest, never was the strongest. I just held the record for being real the longest. Niggas know they feeling what I spill at my performance. Shitting on these haters, yellow belly like it's jaundice. You know I be on it, know I keep my bomb lit. Ready just to drop it on you fuckers on some calm shit. Don't doubt the ability, get down in the field with me. Watch how I be flipping on rappers, check the agility, how real it be. I was always taught it's either kill or be killed. When you die, leave your will like Uncle Phil, nigga chill. I done popped up out the matrix, I ain't had to pop no pill. Raised up in them Philly streets, where them gangsters pop that skill. I've been down with UPK, whether broke or at a mill. All I care for is my team, I don't care about no deal. Cause I ain't choose this life, it chose me. That ain't a secret, made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it, climb the mountain, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna reach it, so I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares of demons, saw my first fiend OD. That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key. But I don't speak it till I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war, that's my battle cry. Tell them why.
All right, boom. So we got the push-ups and sit-ups in. Like I said, we starting off with a low numbers because when you first get back into training, you want to start off light and build up. So by the end of this training, we'll be doing, 150 push-ups, 150 sit-ups, big numbers. But in the beginning, you build it up. You want to build it up. That's how you avoid injuries. That's how you avoid injuries. And that's how you avoid tweaks and stuff to your body. You understand? You build it up slowly, and that's what we're doing with these numbers. Okay, next is the squats. So we're doing 50 squats total. 25 of those will be front squats. You want to be back straight. You want to have back straight butt out. You know what I'm saying? Chest up, going straight down. You know what I mean? Not going forward, not going back, but straight down. Boom. All the weight should be on your thighs, hips, pushing back through, all the way up to standing, pushing up. All right? That's what you want. All right, then 25 of those, and then 25 from your stance. You know what I mean? So you want to be, boom, lay it from your stance and hit it from there. Hit your 25 from there. You know what I mean? This helps keep that mobility in your knees. You got to keep building up them knees, man. If you don't, your knees will get harder and harder and less strong. You got to build up the muscles around your knees and keep them built up so you don't lose the knee functions. People start losing the ability to bend. Knees start giving out when they do got to bend over. Don't do that shit. You got to work the knees. You got to lightweight, light work, and keep them built up strong. Jogging also builds up the knees. You know what I mean? But this is less impactful. This is just, oiling them up, keeping the muscles around them strong. You know what I mean? That's what you want, especially if you ain't been doing a lot of physical things in the last 30 days. If you ain't been doing nothing real physical in the last 30 days, nothing where you had to be bending down a lot, this is perfect for your body. Okay? So we're going to do the squats. When the music starts, that's how we roll. When the music starts, the exercise starts. Okay? And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And those who also want to know, I am the certified trainer, so I am a certified trainer to teach you this stuff. This ain't just shit I made up. All right? So, we in the game.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound in this beat. How to make this my last stand. When I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand, I'm a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. That's right, roll around the city with the pound in this beat. How to make this my last stand. When I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand, I'm a soldier. Yeah.
I'm so ahead of my time, but the flow is ancient. Tell them show some respect, watch what you put my name in. We are nothing to be fucked with, them boys is dangerous. Make it hard for your team like them boys is tanking. Arm extended with the pound like you left me hanging. And beef got well done, nigga, we filleted it. Cause I held ground like I copped some acres. And they don't really want no smokers like they puffin' vapors. When I take ground, we 6 deep in your space. Ready to wreck on what? You take ground, it's a ditch. With 6 niggas picking your casket up. Don't pass this up. They say they built different, but these niggas bounty tough. When it's beef, I rode around with the pound untucked. Coming for the crown, get rid of the bullshit. That's a rule you flush. No matter how many people or weapons, you can't war with us. I done held ground for so long, it ain't no rooting up. Long as my niggas know I'm nice, you ain't got a root for us.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound in this beat. How to make this my last stand. But I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking son.
So there we go. There's the squats. All right, get them squats in. That's what you want. That's what you want. All right, get that body warmed up. Now we're pretty much warmed up to go into the next set. The next set is 50 jumping jacks and burpees. So that means you split the 50 up. 25 jumping jacks, 25 burpees. You may be able to do the 25 jumping jacks straight through, non-stop. Now the burpees, you might want to bite-size them up. 10, 10, and 5. Or 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. You know what I mean? 5 sets of 5. Just depending on where you at. You understand? This is my second training just this year. We did another training last month. So my body's really kind of acclimated to it and used to it now from doing the high reps. So, but your body may not be. So don't try to keep up with the instructor or none of that. Don't try to do as many as I do at the same pace or none of that. Do your own pace. Even if you got to set your own numbers. If some of you just beginners, it don't matter. You just do 5 squats. Let's do 5 and then 5 from the stance. That's 10. You know, you may do 5 jumping jacks just to get you a little feel. Any movement is better than no movement at all. You understand? So when you're sitting at your desk, or you're driving your car, or you're sitting down on the couch, watching TV, watching the internet, on your phone, any movement that you incorporate into your lifestyle is good. It's better. Walking, all that, extends your life, extends your mobile. You know what I mean? Your body, which is what you use to get around. You need it to be oiled up and trained up. You know, you can't let it sit in too long. It's going to get weaker and weaker and won't be able to do these things. So you got to build yourself up into it so your body can keep up and stay strong and stay healthy. All right, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So we're going to do the 25 jumping jacks, and I'm going to go straight into the 25 burpees. When the music starts is when we start.
The last stand of a soldier.
And you don't have to rush it either. Just putting that out there. Make sure you're not rushing it. You don't have to rush the exercise. Take your time, stretch your body. You see, I ain't going to just jump right into it. I do some stretching, open up my chest, open up my body, open up my hips. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do a little something with the hips if it's tight. Little stretches. If you need stretch exercise ideas, put it in the chat. You know, how do I stretch my lower back? How do I stretch my sides? How do I stretch my, I'm getting cramped. How do I stretch my thigh, my leg, anything, foot? You can put it in the chat, and I'll give you a stretch for it. All right, there's a stretch for them to every part of the body that you can do. So whatever gets tight, that's what you got to work with and stretch and get it moving a little. Get the blood to it, and then stretch it. You don't want to stretch cold. You want to stretch warm. You know what I mean? Like after you've warmed up and did some of these things, then you want to stretch, which is what we're going to do after this, is the stretches. So, the push-ups, sit-ups, all that do not require stretching to do without hurting yourself. But the stretching requires warming up to do without hurting yourself. You don't want to just jump into some stretches after standing around. Then you can hurt yourself. You don't want to just jump into some strikes without warming up. All right, and stretching. So everything's in a particular pattern. If you're just joining in the middle of the section, you can rewind the video, start from the beginning, or you can, just keep up a little bit, but don't try to just jump in doing the exact same thing if you came in the middle. All right, because we're building up to every exercise, so to avoid injury. When the music starts, we start.
I stood 10 toes down in the streets, whole ground in the streets, roll around the city with the pound when it's beat. I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I was made to withstand any weapon form. They know a nigga sick, but it ain't no antiseptic form. Nigga, I'm dependable. Move like I'm in Desert Storm. Politic with generals, so I know how to move when the pressure on. Only the worthy will receive mercy. Real soldiers cry loud like a nurse. Son of the power, UPK birth. Revenge in my bag, nigga, it's an anniversary. They tell us heaven limited, but hell is plentiful. I'm ready to hunt these devils down like the Sentinels. Put them all in chains by the millions. you were severe. UPK, we took the lead to end black oppression. But I do not attack, I just match aggression. This soldier life for me, wouldn't trade it for another. The Lord and my brothers, the only thing about my bread and butter. I bring that bass like a subwoofer, leave them shook. They say life's a bitch, I say you should've never took her. The leaders hookers, me and Ty Wolf ride around with the pound, ready to put the beef in the pressure. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, all ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound in this beat. I'd have made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in the streets, all ground in the streets. Roll around the city with the pound with his beat. I'd have made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah.
All right. So now we got that in.
Roofers are furious
Now it's time
about
for
this
the,
new product that's going viral.
Hold on a second. Now it's time for the stretches. Whatever body part is hurting, put it in chat, and I'll give you a stretch for it. But some of the main stretches you want to hit at, most people, lower back. You want to stretch that. You want to stretch your sides. It's a good stretch for that. Loosen up them sides. It's called like a cat, where you pump this back, goes up. If you get real good at it, put your arms under your knee, behind your knees, and pull up to the sky. That's that stretch right there. That's a good stretch. So we're gonna just do some stretches for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of stretches. Whatever you need to stretch on your body, take this time out and do it. You know what I mean? Touch your toes, reach behind your back, all your stretches. You're gonna take 5 minutes and get them in. If you need stretch ideas, put it in the chat.
Get outside, 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 nigga, outside. Outside, one the west and we outside. Outside, outside.
Almost over now.
Outside, outside.
This is what you want to start with. Get push-ups and sit-ups.
We outside, outside. We outside, outside. And temperatures getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west, so you stretch through it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, so them shooters, they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cal send you out of space. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos. Me, you all boxed up. Off of my delivery. I be on that clown shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Treat you like the Ukraine. Raise your little city. Now you voting like Hussein. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim. Fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot. We take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club. We take it outside. I got my killers with me. You won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, that's the mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside.
And like this.
That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, that's the mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly. Be there when you call me. Send them Philly Clippers at your head like a Baldy. Chopper get to roaring down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog. This the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. Ain't no water waiting. Marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. My Glock loaded up the mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, we outside, and we outside. One west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Turn up. Play the next song.
I'm going to make a bold statement and say that doing a TEDx talk is going to be.
So this, okay, so like this.
Yeah, and then jump to the ground.
Okay, we can try again.
You don't have to do a push-up. You just go down.
Oh,
All right.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking. The moment they are called, their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
I do anything to keep my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. You will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my daughter safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Sitting in that room, hear the interrogator's voice. They asking why I do it. I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me. I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraph, so forensic.
So as you see, the brother came in a little late behind the start. So what we did is we just cut the reps in half. Instead of doing 50 of push-ups and sit-ups, he just did 10, just to warm his body up, get it going, because he don't have the same amount of time to fully do the reps in the amount of numbers. So that's what you do. If you come in the middle of the workout, do half of the workout. It starts with push-ups, sit-ups, squats, jumping jacks, then the burpees. It's in that order. You got to do it in that order because to avoid injury. Let that body get warmed up. First, you're warming up the upper body, then you're warming up that midsection abdominal, then you're warming up that lower body, and then you add it all together when you do the jumping jacks and the burpees. So now you want to stretch. You want to take a minute to stretch. We got a little bit of time because reps was light today. It's just beginning. So you want to do your stretches. Any stretches you have, that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? So we're gonna give you about the rest of the song to do your stretches. Then we're gonna finish up with the strikes. So we're gonna give this the rest of the song. Stretch for the rest of this song.
I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to give salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that can pull me from the dirt and from the mud, it's gone because of who? Y'all rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid, plus 10. Put me in the Supermax. I get super jacked, working out every day. Canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe, my brother's winning, that's a chance I take. Seal my fate. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gave they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their names. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You cross them across that line, I end you first. But only make it worse, it's loyalty hard to find. Never think cause you out of sight, you out of mind. And I don't mind dying now, cause reincarnation got me coming back. Same scars. My heart is for the family. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my people safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48.
El nuevo ícono de la música mexicana, Cristian Nodal.
No te contaron más.
Forajido Tour.
When it comes to stretching, you really want to definitely take your time with the stretching to really give yourself a chance to really feel your body. You know what I mean? Really understand where it's tight at, understand where the stretch is at. Since this is the first training of a 3-week training, today, the first day, you want to stretch light. Stretch light, see where everything's tight. You see where everything's kind of tight. You got a little stretching, feel it out. Every day we do the training, you're going to stretch the same stretches, and you're going to stretch it out, and it's going to feel better and work and act better and behave better. Your body will behave better once, you know what I mean, you'll be able to get up and down stairs better, get in and out of the car faster and better, all of that. It's another, so yeah, just hold your legs together, point your, kick your hip out, and bend this knee. Bend the knee here, other leg go out, yeah. The other knee bends. That knee bends, the other straight. And no, kick this hip out that way. Now, come this way. Kick this hip out, kick this hip that way. Now, bend this leg. Get your legs together, go on. Bend this leg. Keep this leg straight, and kick. Bend the hip out that way. So bend this hip that way. So you need to lean this way, and bend the hip. You feel it? Yeah, bend the hip that way. And that's to stretch your hip. You know what I mean? That stretch your hip. And you can come to the other side, stretch the hip. Yeah, still stretch your hip out. That's what you want. Stretch your hip. Yeah.
First time.
Yeah, exactly. It already gets tight. You know what I mean?
One time I fell off the ladder and I hurt myself going up to the hospital, broke it. So this definitely needs to stretch on this one.
Yeah, that's good. You hear that? Said he fell off a ladder, hurt his hip. So this is a good stretch for it. So, you know, for y'all who don't see the stretch, you keep stretching it, boy. Basically, you're going to put your legs together, right? You're going to kick your hip out one way and bend this leg, keep one leg straight. kick the hip out, just stretch that whole hip area right there. You know what I mean? For people who sit down a lot, you know what I mean? Tight hips and stuff like that, sitting all damn day. Boom, you need to stretch that hip out, stretch that muscle out right here. It's a good stretch for it. You know, there's a couple other ones, but this is a good one from standing. And, you know, you really need it a lot of times, you know what I mean? That's why these trainings is important to keep their body together. You know what I mean? If you're training and you're stretching and you end up, you know, having to tussle or do something against somebody who isn't stretching and who isn't training, it's going to be a world of difference on your movements and their movements. Like, they're not going to be able to move. They're going to think they're able to just move and do whatever they're going to do just off of because they hyped up or some shit. You know, that shit only goes so far. You know what I mean? So really what happens is they may be hyped up and do a whole lot of shit, but then at the end of it, they're injured. At the end of it, their leg injured, their knee is injured, and they don't feel it till later. You know what I mean? If you had to, you know, like if you just had to get up and run somewhere because something was happening, you had to run. During the run, you gone. You running good. Then when you're done running, you feel you pulled something in your leg. You're like, now you hurt. You understand? That's how it is if you're not training. You know what I mean? The stretching. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be able to jump and do stuff, and then afterwards, you're like, dang, I pulled my leg, I pulled my hamstring, and all this and that. You want to avoid that by being stretched, by being flexible. When you're flexible and not getting your body too tight, okay? So now we're about to do the strikes. Okay, the strikes, this is the beginning of the strikes. The most basic but mainly effective strike, you're going to get in your stance. This is one of the most effective strikes you can do is a 1-2. 1-2, right? 1-2, that's it. You know what I mean? Don't just practice punching once or shadow punch box. No, 1-2. You know what I mean? So every punch is 2 punches, really. Your body will be trained to do 2 punches. There's a guy in the UFC named, what's that guy's name? He was fighting Israel Adesanya for the championship. He started off as a wrestler with no striking skills. All he had was a 1-2. That's all he got. He went all the way to the championship, striking with the best striker in the world, the best so-called kickboxing striker in the UFC world. He was going toe-to-toe with him, ain't had no moves, but a 1-2. A 1-2, that's all he had. He barely did uppercut, chin, elbows, none of that shit. Just a 1-2. And he went to distance with them motherfucker. So that lets you know. All right? So all you want to do is start working on that technique. What you want to do to fix up yours is get your stance, bend your knees just a little, just slightly. You know what I mean? Have a little bounce in your legs here, right? Now, when you throw your left, right, this leg is supposed to rotate. See this like that? Come. Rotate and shift your body this way a little bit. That's the left. And then you're going to do the same with the right. So go ahead and give it a shot. Boom. But straight. Make sure the punch is going straight. Boom. And then, stay the same stance. Stay the same stance. You're going to boom. Yes, there you go. There you go. Yeah, your body should be into just like that. Now you're going to do 1-2. So 1-2. That's a little better. It's a good start. He ain't Hebrew Academy graduate, but it's a good start. You understand? It's a good start. Next is, when you put that full extension, you kind of stop it a little bit. You got to extend all the way through the punch, so you can get your reach. You know what I mean? So you get all the way straight. Boom, boom. That's good. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice the 1-2 for the duration of a whole song. And that's going to be our striking training for today. You know what I mean? Just hammering in that basics. So that means basically, even without thinking, your body is going to throw a 1-2 without even thinking about it. Your body's going to throw a 1-2 as opposed to, throwing a haymaker with everything you got, or, just throwing a super hard punch and just your whole body falling over and you just falling on the ground. If you miss the punch, which happens a lot because that's all they just, and then they fall or they miss. You know what I mean? Or they hit the person, but they hit them on their back or something. And then, the person you open for a counter, because anything can happen from there. So you want to be in a good stance. 1-2. Boom. Without falling over, without falling backwards or forward. Just in the same good stance. 1-2. Right? Bring it right back. When you pull it out, bring it back just as fast. That way you can rebound for the counter. Because if you just punch and leave it out there like this. You know what I mean? Now your hands out here. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna get hit. You see what I'm saying? You want to be, my hands is already back by my face. You know what I mean? To block. All right. So that's what you want. We're gonna hit the 1-2s for a whole song. And that's how you know what I mean, start your strike training. You want to start it with the basic, simple shit. That way, you know, you don't get too confused and your body get that body memory to where you do your, you know, anything happen. You 1-2, hit somebody 2 times by accident because your body just is ready to do a 1-2 as opposed to just a 1 punch, you know, or a push or a shove or some other reaction. You know what I mean? You have a trained reaction that's going to be ready to, you know what I mean, back a motherfucker up. You know what I mean? Hit a motherfucker 1-2, boom, boom, they ready to back up. You know what I mean? They don't know what hit them. So that's what you want. You want a good 1-2. So we're going to practice that. Like I said, we do these trainings every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Hit that like button, hit that share button, go to ISUPK.org, put a donation on the books for the UPK. After this, at 6 o'clock, we're going to start the private sessions with the New York brothers for the barbecue training. Boom, 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 getting all that in. So let's finish strong. We already got our warmed up. We're warmed up, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, stretches, burpees. Now we're ready to do our strikes. You know what I mean? So here we go. We're going to practice that. And we're going to get it in.
You understand? No, I don't think they understand me. No, if you ain't catch it, throw it underhand. I don't think they understand me. I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. No. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. No. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have a dollar, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me. Waiting on a Tesla, 38 Special. Philly nigga down South Beach, really a Vespa. Way I'm coming with arm bars, feel like a wrestler. Get her out her bra and draws when I finesse her. Pistol on the dresser, right next to my wallet and my keys. Bring it every time I gotta leave. Ain't no disrespect, you flex from your knees. I just do the hook so I give you a chance to breathe, nigga, please. These rappers flaky like dandruff. Pressure on my head and shoulders, but I manage. I got the advantage. I've been in the water like Atlantis. Fresh pair of J's or the Stan Smiths. But that's my casual wear till I boot up. And I got that Iron Man, how I suit up. On the low like a crew cut. I don't do much. Understand you this one man. You can't move us. No. I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have a dollar, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me. I came a long way from net sales, from a next tail. Being poor and settled to school, thought a Lex will. These fucking rappers will never get the effects till I roast them over the fire like a fresh kill. I ain't no blood, ain't no crip, ain't no thug nigga. But I ain't pussy, I ain't bitch, I ain't no fuck nigga. Far from move from being a drug dealer. But like the zone I'm in right now, I fit it like a glove nigga. How yours get, bro, you gotta quit. Wasn't never supposed to be shit, but I gotta get rich. Couple haters that's in my way, and I got me a list. Make it to the end of the day, lucky son of a bitch. Pack the semi-auto, they don't want no war though. When you try to spot them, they be hiding like they Waldo. Fringes on the cargoes, clips in the car though. Every young nigga wanna be Mitch or he Marlo. Oh, I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have a dollar, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me.
What'd you get us?
All right, Israel. We finished up with another tribulation training. Like I said, we start off real light. Oh, the water. Hydration. It's very important. Hydration. Stay hydrated before and after your workouts. If you're drinking liquor all day, you might want to slow it down if you're going to get in with the training. If you're going to get into exercising, getting your body, you know what I'm saying, building your body up. And everything ain't always only self-defense training. A lot of times it's training just to keep your body awake, keep your body alive, so you can live longer and healthier. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. You're going to live healthier. Now, we're going to take 5 minutes to walk around and do a warm down. So you just walk around. Don't stop moving. Just move around a little bit. Move your arms. Stretch your body out for about 5 minutes to warm down. You don't want to just do hard working out and then just stop and sit down. You want to warm down. All right, you want to do your warm down. Same way you warmed up, you want to warm down. All right, that way your body ain't just going straight and getting stiff, okay? Make sure you stand with the water. All right, so we're going to do our warm down. We're going to play one song to warm down too. Just walk around, move. If you need to lay down and stretch some more, go ahead and do that. All of that is good for your warm down. All right. You do whatever you feel like doing on the warm down. But as long as you're doing something, as long as you're moving, that's what you want to do. As long as you're moving. If you want to, whatever you want to do as a warm down, go ahead and get it in.
Good, y'all think I'm rocking down good with you. Hey, man, I've been bumping that motherfucker one way for these birds, man. I just want to let you know. Listen to these other niggas, man. These niggas ain't fucking with you, bro. These motherfucking bars, you spitting that real shit you dropping. That's what niggas need the motherfucking hip hop right now. All these niggas talking about this motherfucking Papa Molly getting wet. These niggas loving thoughts, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. You a real motherfucking nigga. You dropping that real shit, and niggas gonna get on with that shit. Niggas need to get their boots laced up. Niggas need to get their motherfucking friends to throw that beard out. Niggas need that soldier shit. You bringing that motherfucking shit, man. Keep laying that shit down. You understand? Because right now, we need real niggas, and you the last real nigga left. My nigga, Capside War. One West to they bury me. Y'all already know what it is. The rest of you bitch ass niggas out there, fuck them.
It's definitely martial arts. You can learn. It takes time to learn it. You know what I mean?
They don't want no problems. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. You know my motto is fuck 'em, that's all I gotta say. Scope on the rifle that'll spot you from a mile away. Still getting women drunk off Hennessy and Alizé. Still with them niggas loading hollow tips inside the cave. Still be on that same shit, but I kinda change with multiplying bitches. Might not see me with the same bitch, but you might see me riding 95 North in the black Mitsubishi 195 horse. Power with no sour, couple bottles there, of course. R.I.P. to all my fallen riders in the morgue. Yeah, you know I got the juice, know I got the sauce. And then Superfly, pull a fatty in the Porsche. I don't need a Molly just to pop her out of drawers. Shorty getting naked cause she know that I'm the ball. Ready for that drama, man, I'm ready for the war. If he talking reckless, he don't really love his jaw. Fuck him to the DA, fuck him to the law. Fuck them cause they got my brother stuck behind them bars. Fuck them to the PD, fuck them to the force. Fuck them to the haters just without the intercourse. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. They don't want no smoke. What I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show. What you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe. What we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. We got tons of guns, don't make us use it. Doing something stupid, resulting you being toothless. Getting broad topless in the whip like it's ruthless. Like my girl's chocolate with the chips, so she useless. Always been the nigga that's too big for the Gucci. Long as I got enough room to squeeze in the Thule. Couple extra clips at it scenes from your movie. Step up in the club ready, smelling like a brewery. Then I mix the frankincense, peep the aroma. He brewed fresh to death, you in a coma. Shit, you just a player in the game, I'm the owner. Bitches call me, but for you don't pick the phone up. Niggas talking childish shit, I'm a grown up. New for a while, I'm sick.
Keep me throwing up, keep guns on every floor of my house. Yeah, you might make it in, but you ain't making it out. It's kinda like you got a bullseye taped to your scout. It's like you walking through the jungle, but the lions is out. UPK been them niggas, what you lying about? The generals will get a word, I'll punch you right in your mouth, nigga. They don't want no smoke, what I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show, what you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe, what we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. They don't want no smoke, what I tell them? Fuck them. Pull up to their show, what you tell them? Fuck them. Hit them with the foe, what we tell them? Fuck them. They don't want no problem. They don't want no problem. Fuck them. They don't want no problems. Fuck them. They don't want no problems. They don't want no.
All right, Shalom Israel. We'll see y'all again tomorrow, same time, 5 to 6. Now we're going to go into the private portions, you know what I mean, for the approved, you know what I mean, certain brothers. So let's get it in. All right, Shalom Israel. Stay healthy, you know what I mean, stay exercising, stay training, you know what I mean. It's good for your body, it's good for your mind. You don't want to get, you know what I mean, tight and wound up to where, you know, you can't even get, you know, your body can barely do a lot of things that it used to do, man. You got to fight that demon that make you, you know, shit. There was a brother in the scripture that said he was like 120. He still had strength to go out to war. I think his name was Caleb. It's because, you know what I mean, he was still getting it in all them years. He wasn't, you know what I mean, sitting back in the tent and laying down. And, you know what I mean, he was still getting it in, moving around, being physically active. You know what I mean? That's how you keep it, by being physically active. All right. Go to ISUPK.org, pay your tithes, put 10% of the money you earn, go to the men of the Lord. Make sure you're paying the tithes. If you're not paying tithes, you're sinning against the Lord. All right. With that said, shalom.